Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. There's an XRP chart analyst who says that once XRP hits 50 cents, that's when the real fear of missing out will kick in. FOMO, fear of missing out. It's a-coming, is it not? Well, we'll see here. I'm not a financial advisor, just to be clear. I don't have a financial background, so you shouldn't buy or sell because of anything that I say. I am going to cover in this video all sorts of opinions from various traders, chart analysts, members of the XRP community. And it's fun to track. This is an exciting time because many analysts believe that we have indeed, and they've been saying it for some for days, some for a week or two, that we're in alt season right now. So is that true? Well, I'm not going to pretend to know the answer. I'm just sharing with you the information that I'm accumulating, putting in video format just to share with you because it's a fun thing. This is my favoriteest hobby ever, my most favoriteest hobby that I've ever had in my entire life running this channel here. And blending that with XRP, it's super duper here. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button. And if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, you done came to the right place, son or daughter. Go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. It's the Moon Lamboest channel there ever has been or ever will be. The market cap for the asset class, $274 billion today. It was only like 6 or 8 weeks ago? It was under 200 billion. Think about that. I think it got around, I don't know if it was like 180 or 190 billion. Now already up close to 300. Will this continue without a slide backwards? Well, we'll see. Bitcoin's at $9,772. And XRP, according to LiveCoin Watch, is at 28.1 cents. Now, over the last 24 hours, XRP and Bitcoin mostly trading sideways here. So let's go ahead and jump into the first piece. Bitcoin price is in, quote, textbook reacceleration, says Fundstrat's technical analyst. And this is a piece from You Today, crypto media outlet. According to technical analyst Robert Slummer? I don't know. Whatever. Bitcoin is now in a textbook acceleration stage, which means that the current rally is expected to continue. At press time, the cryptocurrency is currently changing hands at $9,758 on the Bitstamp exchange. And they have a subhead in here, a major roadblock. In his recent analysis, Slummer cautioned the bulls that Bitcoin was facing a major hurdle in the band between $10,000 to $11,000. And there's a chart on the screen. If you're driving, don't you worry about it. You keep your hands on the wheel, motorist, right at 10 and 2. On October 25th, Bitcoin witnessed a shocking 40% price pump, which allowed it to briefly shoot up to the $10,600 mark before trimming all of its gains. This enormous price increase, which is also known as the China pump, preceded a severe pullback that culminated in December with Bitcoin collapsing to $6,400. The analyst is certain that this level was also important because it coincides with 50% and 61.8% of Fibonacci retracement levels. Fibonacci, what a fine Italian restaurant. Endless breadsticks, try the veal. Or Endless breadsticks, is that Olive Garden? I don't know, whatever. All right, into the next piece here. Top 3 price predictions, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, analyzing the potential of short-term bear pressure. And this is a piece from Dennis Surachek. He's a chart analyst with crypto media outlet You Today. And I'm just going to jump down to the XRP portion of this and see what he has to say. XRP is the smallest gainer today. The rate of the third most popular coin has risen by only 2.29% over the last day. On the daily chart, XRP is located within a wedge pattern with a potential breakout down. What is more, the trading volume is extremely high, which might foreshadow an upcoming decline. In this case, the nearest support zone is 26 cents, as it is outlined on the chart. XRP is trading at 28.28 cents at press time. And this was a little bit earlier today. And we'll see, will it actually retrace back down to 26 cents? Well, I've got another analyst from the XRP community who says not before going past that 30-cent mark. So I'll share with you the opinion shortly here. Into the next piece for now, though. This is from Cointelegraph. Bitcoin price targets $10,000 as BitMEX open interest soars to $1.5 billion. The bullish sentiment continues to build in the crypto market as numerous altcoins post double-digit gains on a daily basis. Bitcoin's spot price on crypto exchanges also continues to push higher. With the passing of each day and earlier today, the price broke above $9,800, extending to $9,862 before pulling back to trade around $9,650, which is closer to where it is now, obviously, here. Recently published data from Skew Market shows Bitcoin futures with a May 2020 and June 2020 expiry date rising to $10,000 and above at a handful of exchanges, and this further reinforces the general belief that Bitcoin's bullish trend will continue for this foreseeable future. And that's the sentiment I am indeed getting from most traders today. That's been the case for some time. I don't know if traders are herd animals or if they're all individually coming to this conclusion, but nonetheless, that is what I'm seeing today here. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this now. A tweet from Leb Crypto. And this one's it's from January 21st, but he responded to it with an update today. So here's the first tweet from January 21st this year. XRP rode to 47 cents. Next pit stop, 28 cents. Hashtag XRP community. And that's where we are now. We're right at 28 cents. So, and it has for the last 24 hours, actually, it has been trading sideways. So it was Leb Crypto right. Is he Nostradamus style correct with his January 21st assertion that XRP would hit 28 cents and then hover there for a while before moving again to 47 cents? And at the time he wrote this next tweet, which I'll read in a moment, it was 7:34 a.m., and that's Central Standard Time. It's showing my time. I'm in the Midwest in the United States here. And at that point, hadn't quite cleared 28 cents. So he wrote this, 28 cents almost cleared. I'd say 38 cents is next. So conceptually, still on board for what he believed back in January 21st. It'll be interesting to see if we actually do hover around here for a little bit, because he did say it would be a pit stop here. And another chart analyst, Enigma Machine, who hasn't been putting out as much lately, but I have highlighted him on the channel before, he writes, I was thinking around 31.5 cents. Leb Crypto responded to that, we got to pass through that anyway, don't we? With a little laughy face. And Enigma Machine responded, haha, yes, but I meant as far as making a pit stop. So Enigma Machine seems to think that perhaps 31.5 cents. And again, he is an XRP chart analyst. Also, another one from Leb Crypto. When Ethereum leads, others follow. And this was a retweet of one of his other tweets from January 21st, and he wrote, Ethereum, this chart is looking like a bullish beast for Q1 and Q2 of 2020. And he writes, hashtag the mother of all alts. And so it's notable that Ethereum did lead the altcoin rally in 2017, so the question is, it's being posed by more than one individual I've covered on this channel, lots of chart analysts actually saying, will Ethereum lead the altcoin rally? And that's been the theory here, but maybe we're already in it right now. So the question is, will Ethereum just kind of skyrocket, taking everything else with it, and then maybe coins independent of that will start to behave in a parabolic fashion? We'll see here. Next, here's a tweet from Josh Rager. And there's two from him. And so the first one, it reads as follows, and they're both from today. Continue to watch alts breaking their trend line with Bitcoin. ZRX is a great example, and I don't know what that is. I really don't care. But it's just let me cover it. You'll see why. And then he writes, OX, I don't know what that is either, broke above, retested, and is now pushing up. I've got my eyes on a few other alts that have yet to give a strong push. Money flows from one alt to the next. And that's the reason I want to cover that ultimately is, if we're indeed in an alt season, it reminds me of 2017. There would be these random pumps out of nowhere from coin to coin, not making any damn bit of sense, but that's what was happening here. And so when he wrote money flows from one alt to the next, like, okay, there we go. There's the irrationality that I came to love in 2017. Thank you, crypto asset class. You're the best. And then he retweeted that and wrote, and there goes ZRX, hashtag alt season. And so the one that he was talking about there, he was right, apparently. I mean, I'll take his word for it. I didn't go fact check him, but ZRX, whatever the hell that cryptocurrency is, and again, don't care. Apparently it did indeed break out. So that's just another one, money flowing into that now, and there you go. And then good times. All right, next, a tweet from Plan B, chart analyst. My 2 cents on Bitcoin price. And this was from January 9th of 2019, and that's why I thought it'd be fun to pull this up and take a look here. My 2 cents on Bitcoin price. 2019, Bitcoin stays above 200-week moving average, now $3,200 and historically never declining. 2020 halving will be around $8,000 in blue on trend line like 2012 and 2016. And then he writes, for 2021, bull run starts after the halving, which is in red in the chart he has there, and tops $100,000 in 2021 in orange. Well, we're going to find out soon enough. Time keeps on ticking. All right, next from Patty Stash, chart analyst, ETH/BTC, setting up again to make a move. Altcoin momentum continues to increase as it breaks away from old resistance levels. Next tweet, Ethereum nearly $214, $225, then on to breaking previous highs back in June 2019, around $350. For 2 years, the market made lower lows and lower highs. Now it's time to start finally making higher highs and higher lows for 2 years or more. And he's been tracking Ethereum for some time, and I love to highlight this because it doesn't appear breaking out as he suspected that it would. He didn't necessarily peg down the exact moment it would, but not that there was that expectation even. He was just talking about probability of outcomes, which is what technical analysis is all about, right? And to him, it just seemed like a matter of time, and it seems to be happening. And so it's fun to have been reporting on him saying that basically on a daily basis for like 2 months, and then bam, here we are. So he appears to have been correct. All right, another tweet from Patty Stash. After a significant resistance break earlier this week, altcoin dominance has approached its next resistance level. It could easily just blast through the red line, or if it stalls, could come back to support, then make a push off. Hashtag alt season. So regardless, it's still alt season, right? Next here, this is a video. I'm not going to cover this in depth or anything. This was from, I think, a few days ago from Marty Boots, who I had not highlighted on the channel before, but he made it clear that he believes that XRP all-time highs are coming here. And Awake, who is at Mr. Level Up, watched this video, and he was asked about this. And so that's part of the reason I want to highlight it here. So, Son of XRP wrote, at Mr. Level Up, have you seen this video? And it's the one by Marty Boots. What do you think? And Awake, who is at Mr. Level Up, he writes, watched it to the point he drew an arrow up to all-time high. Because I agree, and that's where we go and beyond in 2020. Whoa, so all-time high in 2020, which means we don't have to play much more of the waiting game if that's accurate. I wouldn't mind that. I hope you are correct, Mr. Awake. That would be fantastic. This is fun to track here. But yeah, can you imagine hitting all-time high? Man, that would feel good again. Sitting here at 28 cents and blasting up closer to $4 in XRP. I would take that. All right, here's another tweet from at Mr. Level Up. He writes, I'll just share with you the sentiment because there was a few tweets here in this thread, but he believes that we're going to climb into the 30-cent range before there's a possibility of a pullback. That's the way that I read it anyway. All right, next from Wooston, another chart analyst, XRP/BTC. Bitcoin pairs keep Bitcoin alive and make profits for the exchanges in Bitcoin vicious. Bitcoin pairs are useless, worthless. The smart money won't long coins against a bullish Bitcoin. There's no more room to go. Bull or break soon. Bull or bear break soon. Next from Wooston again, XRP/USD quick update. It's going up, but it's not a healthy move. Too weak. The smart bears are waiting patiently. So that's the most negative take on the current market that I saw at everybody that I was tracking today. And it's not like it's some sort of doomsday prophecy, but he thinks potentially in the short term, the way I read this, maybe not going to move much higher for the short term. That's his opinion anyway. And then lastly here, Crypto Bull, chart analyst. When XRP passes 50 cents, the real fear of missing out will start. The price will move quickly beyond new all-time high. Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know whether or not 50 cents is going to be the level where we start really seeing some parabolic action, but this stuff happens fast. Think about in 2017 how XRP was sitting around the 20, 25 cent range, whatever it was, and ran up to almost $4 in a matter of weeks. Yeah, things can happen quickly. But that's it for this video. Thank you for stopping by, my friends. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!